All right. Shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and the glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shad, Bahashem, Brakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren, preaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. To the 144,000, the hopeful elect out there, and the great multitude, men, women, and children, the Lord will have mercy on in these last days. Shalom. That's the brother MASABAHMATH GA out here with another live lesson. To come out here and chow down Babylon, come out here and prophesy this word, and to prophesy the destruction and downfall of Babylon the Great, aka America. All right, as we do week in and week out, we come out here on the highways and the byways and to prophesy and preach this truth. You know, to preach this gospel to the 144,000, which is the elect of the 12 tribes of Israel. Which right now, that's all we're really concerned about are the elect. You know, 2/3 of our people, you know, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans out here who are not of the elect of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you know, you have a sore judgment and punishment coming from the Lord upon you because you refuse to hearken and to return to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai in all truth and sincerity and meekness and fear. All right? So we're only out here to really to grab the elect, man, because we know the elect are the only ones that's going to gravitate and fully come into this truth. All right? So let me get that real fast. So let me get that. Then I'm going to get into the topic of the lesson, which basically, you know, I got some articles and some information I'm going to go into, you know, showing you the very serious and deadly times that we're living in, where this devil Esau is about to make his move, you know, as far as this new world order is concerned, man. All right? And we're coming out here to give you warning through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, to prepare you for the battle that's at hand, to try to get you in the right mind frame to understand just how evil and dark this winter is going to be, you know, starting 2024. You know, every time you look out, you know, in the news, you read about articles, you read about what's going on out here in this world, it ain't nothing nice, man. There's nothing sweet, and there's no talks of peace. There's nothing but war, pestilence, famine, death. Now they're talking about red sirens are going off, sirens everywhere. America is under a huge threat of outside attack. You know, you got a lot of so-called terrorists inside of this country that have been let in through the border through the Biden administration, and you got you know, these alphabet agencies talking about you got a lot of sleeper cells, you got a lot of impending danger that are here on the soils of America. You know, you got a lot of Hamas terrorists, a lot of you know, Middle Eastern terrorists here in this country. You know, waiting to get the phone call, waiting to get the green light to perform all type of attacks and you know, explosions and you know, and all type of other things here on the soils of America, because these so-called Arabs hate you Americans' freedom so much, you know, which we all know is a bunch of BS, but this is just the times that we're living in. But let me get this, dealing with the elect, all right? This is Romans chapter 11, verse 7. It says, no, let me read up. I'll start here at 4. This is, I'll start at 1. This is Romans 11 and 1. I say then, have the Most High cast away his people? God forbid. For I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. See, so the Most High have not cast away his people. And that's the sentiment of a lot of these so-called Christians, a lot of these, you know, replacement theology believers, man. They really believe that that Israel has been totally cast off from the Most High because we sinned against him. You know, but when you read throughout the scriptures, the first and the second covenant has always been unto the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, repentance, the restoration of Israel is all throughout the scriptures, man. But then these so-called Christians, they try to get cute when they open up the New Testament and they hear about the Gentiles and they hear about you know, there's no either Jew nor Greek, and they go and they run with that with no understanding of what it truly means, man. So I'm reading you right here. You know, that God has not cast away his people. Who's the Lord's people? The Israelites. And that's what the Apostle Paul is telling you right here. He said, I am also an Israelite of the tribe of Benjamin. This is verse 2. It says, the Most High have not cast away his people, which he foreknew. So he has never casted away his people. That's a myth. That's a lie. That's not biblically sound, man. All right? The Lord always promised repentance and mercy on the 12 tribes of Israel. And he never promised mercy or salvation to the heathen nations that are outside of the nation of Israel. You know? It says, the Most High have not cast away his people, which he foreknew. What does it mean to foreknew? And it means to know beforehand. And that's why when you read in the the New Testament, you read about the Ephesians, Thessalonians, the book of Romans. These were letters addressed to Israelites that were scattered throughout all these different lands, man, that were being brought back to their true nationality, being brought back to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai via losing their nationality, their customs, the laws, and their knowledge of being Israelites through the Roman Greek, the Greek captivity. It says, where was it? Oh, it says, the Most High have not cast away his people, which he foreknew. Would ye not what the scripture saith of Isaiah, how he maketh intercession to the Most High against Israel, saying, Lord, they have killed thy prophets and digged down thine altars, and I am left alone, and they seek my life. But what saith the answer of the Most High unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men, and 7 means completion. So the Lord has a complete number of men, which is ultimately the elect, the 144,000 in the great multitude, men, women, and children, who have not bowed the knee to Baal, to the image of Baal. Verse 5, even so then at this present time, also there is a remnant according to the election of grace. And that's the elect, man. All right. And we have, this grace period that the Lord has afforded us through Yahweh Shai's sacrifice, through shedding his blood upon his cross. So we have this grace period to where we're using it right now to get ourselves right, to be built up in total faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, right? Not according to the first covenant, through the perfection of the law, which we already broke that one. And that's why Yahweh Shai had to come and shed his blood, man. Now we're, we're under the order of Melchizedek, and now we're being granted this grace period in belief and faith. And belief in the Most High through our faith, man. And with that comes you keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your abilities, being brotherly, doing your due diligence towards Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, putting away all wickedness, idols, fornication, these false religions, these false ideologies that we're surrounded with here in America, and truly returning back to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai in all truth and sincerity within the spirit. It says, and if it be by grace, then it is no more of works. Otherwise, grace is no more grace. But if it be of works, then it is no more grace. Otherwise, work is no more work. Except verse 7, what then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. You see? That's why I opened up talking about the elect. That only the elect are going to truly receive and understand this word and take this grace period and fully utilize it to the fullness that it has been given unto us. We see, and that's why we can't worry about 2/3 of our people, man, because they're blinded. They're not going to fully wake up into this thing. The majority of them are just going to be left here in Babylon the Great to be destroyed here on this side, and then they'll be brought back in the kingdom of heaven through the loins of the elect. So that mercy is always going to be fully extended to all 12 tribes eventually, like it tells you in I think that's Romans, that all Israel shall be saved, man. But right now, the Lord is just dealing and gathering his elect right now. But like I said, the rest of the 2/3, they're hell with him right now. They're just not going to make it on this go around. They're too caught up in the world. We'll just see them on the other side, man. All right? And that's one thing, when you fully come into this truth, you have to fully understand it and be content with that, man. That's why you don't hear us here at Great Millstone talking about how we're going to save all Israel. We're going to save all black people. That's literally impossible, and that's scripturally in error. I just read it right now. The scripture said that the rest were blinded. And see, we got some more. It says, according as it is written, the Most High have given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day. And that's 2/3 of our people. All right? They've come across the word, they seen the prophets, they know we're out here speaking, but the Lord has blinded them. The Lord has put some form of offense, some form of blockage, some form of a power that he has to keep 2/3 of our people from fully accepting and coming into this truth, and the Lord is going to leave them blinded, man. All right? And that's just the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. And that's something that you have to come to terms with. Guess what? That means, your mom, maybe even your favorite brother, because one of my brothers believes, but my other brother, he don't believe. My mom and sister, forget about it, man. I know there's a good possibility that they're a part of the 2/3 club, man. See, but I can't let my emotions and my feelings and my love for them distract me from the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. And the thing that gives us comfort is that we know that eventually the Lord is going to have mercy on 2/3 of our people. He's going to have mercy on your family members, your favorite cousin, maybe that homeboy you had in the world who's always been cool, but he ain't really taking the truth seriously. Hey, we're going to see him on the other side, man. They just have to suffer their judgment and and pay for what they have done here in this side. But hey, they are going to be eventually in the kingdom of heaven. They will be taken care of. They'll be well off. They'll be righteous. They'll have the laws, statutes, and commandments written in their inward part. But as far as right now, they're enemies for the cross of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. But they're not going to forever be that way. Like I said, we'll see him on the other side. It says, and David saith, let their table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block and a recompense unto them. Let their eyes be darkened that they may not see and bow down their back always. You see? So, hey, that's just the situation the Lord has 2/3 of our people in, you know? And we fully understand that, and we're fine with that, man. You know? So, therefore, hey, you know, we can only worry about the elect as of right now, man. But anyways, I wanted to go into what I want to go into, just dealing with the whole thing that's happening, you know, prophecy. You know, I was standing upon my watch and looking out in the world, man, and all hell is getting ready to break loose. You know, Esau is fully about to come with this new world order, man. You know, full steam ahead. He ain't stopping. He ain't going to slow down, man. All the signs are there. You know, this devil was moving everything into position to him trying to establish his so-called kingdom, his kingdom of hell here on the planet Earth, man. He's really trying to move, you know, and use his technology and buying up all of the resources, shutting down all the farms, you know, trying to do things to get this constitution, your right to bear arms, your right to free speech, all these things he's trying to implement so that he can bring in this new world order and be a god via his technological advances, man. All right? You will eat the bugs, man. You know, he's going to use his artificial intelligence, his AI. He's going to put you under a digital slave system. Everything that you do, say, and think will be monitored. It will be watched. It will be graded. You will be told how much of this you can have, if you can have that. You know, he's going to have total control over every aspect of your life via this new world order, this great reset. He's going to restrict your ability to exist. He's going to drastically restrict your ability to live on this planet Earth, man. Everything will be rationed. Everything will be loaned unto you, man. Right? You're not going to own a car. You're not going to own a house. You're not going to have a bank account. You're not going to have the right to freely travel in this society, man. All right? You will be graded and given things based upon how good of a slave and how much of a citizen, how much you obey this damn devil, man. And this is what he's doing via this NWO. He's trying to turn himself into a god via technology, man. So let me get this real quick, man. Here we go. This is Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 1. It says, the word of Yahweh came again unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus saith the Lord Yahweh. And that's, you know, Esau is the modern day king of Tyrus, man. The so-called white man, Esau Edom. It says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God. You see? I sit in the seat of God. And this is what this devil is absolutely trying to establish here on this planet Earth right now as I'm speaking, man. You know, while everybody else is caught up with LeBron James and the basketball season, but the basketball tournament, who's going to win the NFL, who's going to make it to the playoffs, who's the MVP, who's doing this, who and that. Meanwhile, in the meantime, this devil Esau is trying to set himself up as a technological god here on this planet, man. You know, he's about to do away with you. You know, you got John Kerry and the Biden administration. They're about to do away with all fossil fuels, man. They're going to do away with all gas-powered cars, man. All right, you're not going to be able to just fill up your pump and go and take a nice trip or a nice drive in this man's future that he's trying to build, man. Everything is going digital. Everything is going into a digital slave system, man. And this devil is going to try to establish himself and set himself up as God on this planet, man. He's going to use his AI to do away with the Bible, to do away with all knowledge of the God of the Bible. He's literally trying to rewrite the Bible right now, man. He got the vegan Bible. He got the gay Bible. And he's going to use artificial intelligence to ultimately rewrite the total Bible, man. They're going to make it be, you know, a fairy tale, man. Or just do away with it altogether. You know, he's trying to grow, create his own food, create his own genetically modified chicken, beef, poultry, seeds, seedless grapes, seedless watermelons. These are all this devil trying to play the Most High here on this planet Earth, man. And he's going to make it to where anything that's natural, anything that was created by the Heavenly Father is going to be outlawed and banned. It's going to be a thing of the past, man. And you're going to eat the bugs. You're going to eat his artificial chicken. All right. He's trying to now he's building farms over there in Iowa to where he's creating machines that can suck the CO2 out of the atmosphere, man. You see, this man is completely out of his effing mind, man. But this is where everything is going. This is the world he's leading everybody into while the masses of the people are asleep. You're worried about the celebrity gossip. You're worried about who Kanye's dating. You're worried about who's chasing the bag, who's doing this, who's doing that. Worshiping all these goddamn celebrities. But meanwhile, Esau is setting up a whole goddamn hell on earth, man. And we're out here warning you ad nauseum week in and week out that this devil is about to implement these things, man. And to repent and return to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. But like I said, 2/3 of our people is falling on deaf ears as far as they're concerned, and that's why when it all happens, they're all going to be caught off guard, man. But this devil Esau, in the meantime, hey, he's going for the gusto, man. He's going full steam ahead, right? It says, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God. I sit in the seat of God in the midst of the seas, meaning all the people, man. And that's what he's doing right now via this World Economic Forum. He just had that what's it called, that COP 28 or something, to where all these these elites are they're having these different meetings and these councils of wickedness right now, where they're talking about how they're going to fully implement this climate change hoax, man, and totally shut down like I said, fossil fuels. They're going to shut down life as you know it, man. Everything is going to go, to clean the planet. Everything is going to be clean this, clean energy that. They're going to shut this place completely down, man, and leave you in a system of straight slavery, man. All right? They're talking about how, things need to be more sustainable. They're already working on how to depopulate the planet from the majority of you people out here because they see you as useless eaters, man. See, and that's why they're speaking about this sustainability. Remember, whenever you hear sustainability, that means basically doing away with the majority of you people. And basically the Most High's creation, man. Like I said, cows, chickens. And that's how nowadays Bill Gates is chopping down trees and burying them, man. They're talking about CO2 is bad. Carbon is bad. All these things are all part of these devil's agenda. And he's trying to establish himself as God on the planet Earth via his technology, man. Which is going to ultimately fail anyway, but this is where he's trying to bring this earth, man. It says, yet thou art a man and not God, though thou set thine heart as the heart of God. See, that's what the devil is doing, man. And you have to fully understand the level that this devil is really trying to go into, man. He's literally trying to establish himself as God on this planet Earth, man. And if you believe that that's crazy, he wouldn't do that, then you don't know what the hell is really going on out here, man. It's all happening. Each and every day is happening, man. And he ain't stopping. And he ain't thinking about none of you people out here, man. All right? So like it says, he's trying to set himself up as God, man. All right? Literally, man. That's why you hear Klaus Schwab with them say, oh, the God of the Bible is false news. We're not worried about the God of the Bible, that if he can stop the rain, we can make it rain with our technology, man. This devil is fully gassed on his pride, on his technology, man, to the point to where he's literally going to try to attempt to do all these things, man. You see? He's literally trying to do all these things. And let me get this other precept, and then I'm going to get to these articles, man. Further showing you, his agenda, his attempt to be the Most High. And we've been telling you a warning about this for years and years and years, man. And his ultimate goal is going to be to microchip everybody, man. To put that C ragamuffin in your right hand or in your forehead. See? This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 4. It says, who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called God, or that is worship. And that's what he's ultimately trying to do. That's why he's telling you, he has his own genetically modified food, man. He's totally trying to take over the creation of the Most High and make it inside of his own image, man. Even you people. He's trying to write his DNA and put his name within all of you with his mRNA, with his gene altering technology, his CRISPR-9 technology. You know, a lot of these jump shots got DNA altering substances in it. He's literally trying to put his genetic code and his patent to you to make you something that he controls, man. And he's patenting everything, man. He's patenting chicken, he's patenting seeds, he's patenting vegetables. Shit, if you leave it up to him, he'll try to even patent the air, man. And he's gonna ultimately patent you people to make you his creation, man. And he's gonna try to totally bring it to its fullness by putting that charagma within you, man. I was reading another article. Now they're talking about having mind reading technology by the year 2030 or some shit like that, which we know he probably already has something similar to that right now, man. Oh, well, that's what the whole, Elon Musk brain chip shit is all about, man. Neuralink. And it ain't just Neuralink. You got all type of other, probably, underground companies working on the same technology, man, so that they can come out with their own version of it. They're just pushing Neuralink out there on the front, but really, they probably got 5, 6, 7 other companies working on that shit. And doing human trials even as we speak, man. You know, where they can, when you go to sleep and dream at night, they can monitor your dreams, see what you're dreaming about. They already got that voice of God technology to where they can literally put voices in your head and make those Arabs bow down and worship so-called white Jesus, man. You see? So, hey, so this devil has a whole lot of left-handed power that he's about to display and he's about to use on you people out here, man. You know, you got to think the level of pride that he has. You know, he got to have some shit that's out of this world, man. Remember, Esau is basically blessed on the left hand, how we're going to be blessed on the right hand in the kingdom of heaven, man. Now, of course, it has this limit, it has its flaws in it, but it's still very powerful, man. That's why, his technology, that's why he's able to manipulate people's mind, man. He's mastered the form of mind manipulation. Using color to manipulate, vibrations to manipulate, And he's been having these technologies for years and years and years. And now it's finally at the point now to where that devil Noah Harari said if dictators of the past had this technology and this power that we have now, they would have been so-called took over the world, man. We're literally living in a technological Tower of Babel, man, where Esau is playing the modern-day Nimrod. You see? It says, who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called God or that is worship. And that's what he's trying to ultimately do. Set himself up to be the Most High and to be worshipped on this earth above the Most High. And he has a lot of you people already. He's going to make it to where a lot of you people are going to worship him as a God. When he brings all this order out of chaos, when he collapses this society, you think Jake was begging for FEMA during the Hurricane Katrina. What he's about to bring in this time is going to pale that in comparison, man. It's where you people are going to be begging for that micro C hit. We're going to be begging for for the WHO, for the WHO, for Klaus Schwab, if he has it his way, man. You see, so that he can basically be God, man, via his technology. It says, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God, man. You see? It says, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now you know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work, which is Esau Edom, man. Back then he was speaking about the ancient Roman Empire. Now we're in this revised, more modern, highly sophisticated, technological Roman Empire, man. All right? And now he has this massive technology and massive, the fatness of the whole earth behind him to implement this shit, It says, only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed. You see, now wicked is being revealed. Let's get that word for revealed, man. And Esau is being revealed at an all-time level, man. Even amongst his own kind. Their own tongues are falling upon himself. You got all type of whistleblowers, Edomites who are in the FBI, people who are who work for these different companies and these different institutions that's catching wind of what these devils are really trying to do, and they're dropping dimes, man. They're exposing the agenda behind all of these devils, man. And we're out here through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai doing the same thing, man. We're giving you that warning from the Most High. We're telling you what this devil is attempting to do. We're putting it all out there. He's being revealed, man. But like I said, only the elect of the 12 tribes of Israel are going to take heed and scope it out and see what's really happening, man. The rest of our people, they're going to be left out here to get destroyed and to be deceived and to ultimately be taken by this damn devil, man. All right, and the word for revealed is apocalypto. That's the Greek way of saying the book of Revelation. which means to pull back the veil. And the Lord has pulled back the veil on this damn devil Esau Edom. First and foremost, now we know that he's the biblical Edomites. We know that he's the wicked that the Bible speaks of. We know that he's the notorious devil, the left hand of the Most High. You know, Cain in the reincarnation, man. I mean, Cain spiritually back on this planet Earth. The word is apocalyptu. It says to uncover, lay open what has been veiled or covered up. And what has been covered up for the longest? That the so-called white man, he's the biblical Edomites. That he's the wicked that the Bible speaks of. You see? That he's the harbinger of death, man. He's the great beast, man. All right? He's the great liar and deceiver and corrupter that this earth has ever seen, man. Now it's all out there in the open. And like I keep saying each and every week, the more that he brings out his New World Order plans, the more that Klaus Schwab speaks, the more that Noah Harari speaks, the more that Bill Gates come out and says what they're doing, the more he's revealing himself for being the damn devil, man. It says to disclose, make bare. Doesn't the scriptures tell you that? Isaiah 49 chapter. I have made Esau bare. Thought I just saw Shalom Maki. How about Shimi Awashai? Yeah, brother bread, Acts 20 and 27. For I have not shunned to declare unto you all the counsel of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That's right. And that's what we do when we come out here, to declare the whole truth, nothing but the truth, man. And we're not holding back any punches. We're not holding back any understanding. We're letting you know the full way. We're letting you know the whole skinny about what's really going on, man. I'm gonna drop another one. Psalms 10 verse Psalms 102 and 21, to declare the name of Yahweh in Zion and his praise in Jerusalem. Salakia. It says, when the people are gathered together in the kingdoms to serve the Lord. So yeah, so we're out here declaring the whole truth. But like I was saying earlier, we know that right now only the elect are gonna get it. You know, the elect, you know, the Israel of the Most High, man. And what does it tell us in Ezekiel 3rd chapter? We got to tell our people whether they're here or forbear, man. Because we're all out here in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai declaring this whole truth. We ain't holding nothing back. We're telling you everything through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai that he wants our people to know. And one of the main things is pointing out who the damn devil is, Esau Edom. So back to this definition of apocalypto, it says to make known, make manifest, to close what before was unknown. And what was unknown for the longest, man? That the so-called white man was Esau Edom. He'd been hiding behind calling himself Spanish, French, Dutch, you know, Russian, American, but ultimately whatever false identity he want to hide himself behind, we know that he's Esau Edom, man. All right, the goddamn devil, man. Point blank, period, man. All right, let me get this. Right? All right, let me get this. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 20. I started at 28. And the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth, and the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meeting. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. You see, and that's what we're ultimately out here declaring. It's the truth, man. You know, the truth of prophecy, the truth of the scriptures, the truth of all, the truth of the history of the whole world, pretty much, man. We go into the dark ages, how Jake ruled in Europe. We tell you about the Greek Empire, how we fell during that period. Antiochus Epiphanes, Alexander the Great, and his 4 goons, man. We tell you about the Roman Empire, the Persian Empire, you know, the 4 beasts and Daniels, up into this revitalized Roman Empire America, man. You know, starting with the elders and the apostles of the Great Millstone, we declared all of these things, man. And we're steady declaring more even right now. We're declaring to you the end. We're declaring to you the devil and all the works that he's out here pushing. And he's being revealed in these last days. So let me read that again, verse 8, it says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. And that's what we're doing via prophecy, man. When we come out here, we're basically consuming this devil with the spirit of our mouth, which is the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua via prophecy in the scriptures, man. All right? The Lord has given us the spiritual ability to pinpoint Esau and the damn devil, man. And he can't hide himself anymore. You know? That's why, I think his name, one of the Rockefellers said, that's why the internet should have never been invented. Because it was through the invention of the internet that, you know, matter of fact, let me get that, man. Matter of fact, let me finish this and then I'll come back. It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan. What does Satan mean? Santinos, it means the adversary, the enemy. And Esau Edom is the enemy of all things righteous. He's the main enemy of the creation of the Most High, of you 12 tribes, man. Of all things good and righteous and holy, he is the enemy of it, man. All right, and he shows it each and every day. Look at his laws that he's passing. Look at this alphabet agenda. You know, look at this transgenderism. Look, now he's attacking the children with all of this shit, man. Like I said, it's genetically modified foods, geoengineering in the air. This devil is literally trying to send nukes on the moon, blot out the sun, man. If that ain't the devil, then I don't know who the hell is, man. And it's all being done under the vibration and the geist of Esau Edom, the so-called white man. See? It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. And what is his power, his signs, and his lying wonders? Ultimately, his technology, man. And this is what has him so gassed up to believe that he is the Most High. Like I read at the beginning in that Ezekiel 28, man. The Prince of Tyrus, man. He think he's the Most High. And with his technology, he's truly, truly feeling himself, man. But as we know, hey, the Lord is hard in his heart, just like he did Pharaoh, man. Because one thing you got to think, when these devils are in their height of their power and their pride, like Nebuchadnezzar and the Egyptians, hey, when they were at their height and they was kicking much ass and they had everything going for them, the last thing in their mind was that they were ever going to fall, man. And that's pride for you, man. That's what pride will do. It'll make you believe that you hey, just like Tommy on Belly, DMX. Remember when they was really getting that money? He finally got the major plug with you know, with the Jamaican Don. They was making all this money. He driving this. Remember he was driving with Nas. Nigga, I'm rolling through the weed. I'm driving through the hood. I'm smoking weed. I'm speeding. I'm untouchable because he was at the height of his pride, man. He really thought at that point that he was untouchable. Couldn't nothing bring him down, man. And Esau is in that same spirit right now. But at the same time, hey, we're out here prophesying, telling him to his face, in the height of his power, in the height of his so-called New World Order, that you're going down, man. That Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has other plans, you see? And we're consuming him with the spirit of our mouth, man. And that's why, hey, if Esau could, if Esau really could, he would get the Hebrew Israelites off the streets yesterday, man. You know, he would just come down and just grab all of us up and destroy all of us if he could. But guess what? It's all in the power in the hands of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. That's why I say here, only he will now let who letteth until he be taken out of the way, man. You see? Because as as we come up, Esau is going down, man. You see? And did I have something else? What was that? Oh, that's what I was going to get. Let me get that Baruch real fast. Then I want to get into some of these articles, Lord willing, man. Matter of fact, let me get into some of these articles. Show you how Esau and his God complex, Esau in Ezekiel 28 chapter, is happening right now, man. This devil is feeling himself, man. Where is that? Where is it at? Look at this. Look at this right here. It says the IMF chief calls for the public to be imprisoned for using energy. You see? That's why I was going back to that whole sustainability, man. This is all part of this devil's New World Order, man. Hey, in the New World Order, you will be in prison or you will be penalized. You can even be put to death in this New World Order if you're consuming too much energy, man. If you're, you know, saying things that you're not supposed to say. If you're consuming too much. If you're emitting too much carbon. If you're breathing too heavy, man. Hey, this devil is looking to have total control and lockdown over all of your all aspects of life, man. He's going to tell you how much energy you can have, how much carbon you can emit, how many times you can use your stove, how much ground beef or chicken or lamb that you can have within a month, how much water you can consume, man. Brother got another one. This is Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. And then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labor. That's right, brother. You know, and that's what we're out here doing right now. Hey, believe you me, man. Hey, Esau seeing us out here. These elites, they know that this is a evident token of their downfall. These devils know about prophecy. They know about scriptures. They know that the Israelites in the last days will be standing upon their feet. We'll be out here prophesying the downfall of Babylon the Great. Now we're out here calling upon the names of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, the names that he's been trying to hide and take out of the earth for centuries, man. And now we out here without his authority and without his ability to stop it, man. He's shitting bricks. So don't ever believe that what we out here doing, it ain't being heard and it's not powerful. This is the most powerful thing that's happening on the planet Earth right now, man. All right? What we're out here doing is changing the whole course of humanity, man. We're literally changing the world by coming out here and prophesying in the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and we can literally see it happening, man. You know? Yeah, you know, even though sometimes you get caught up in your own life, you get caught up in our own hell we catching, but just know for certain that what we're out here doing is changing it's changing the whole planet Earth, man. All right? We're shutting down Babylon, and we're ushering in the return of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. And even as I speak right now, Yahweh Shai is on the right hand of the Most High. Hey, he's ready to get it in too. He's ready to get suited up. He's waiting to get that green light from Yahweh to go down here and to gather up your elect, man. To come out here and grab your, come and get your elect, come and get your brothers, man. All right, just as much as we're waiting on Yahweh Shai, hey, he's waiting to come get us, man. So we can't lose sight or lose focus of what's really going on out here, man. All right? But in the meantime, hey, we got to see Esau do all his bullshit. We got to do what we got to do. But ultimately, no, hey, everything that's written in the scripture is going to come to pass. Hey, and the Lord is about to scoop us up out of this bitch, man. Just stay focused, keep pushing, stay strong, and just keep coming out here and doing what the Lord commanded us to do. And the Lord's going to take care of everything else, man. All right? It says, as part of the WEF's Great Reset agenda, the head of the International Monetary Fund has called on governments worldwide to begin imprisoning members of the public for using too much energy. See that, man? That's what these devils have planned for the future, man. This is where this devil is trying to take this planet to go. You see? And we like hell to the no, man. It says, IMF Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva says nations must improve new carbon taxes to punish citizens for causing global boiling. Oh, and now over there in New York, they're trying to pass that law. I think I got that article. Let me see. Damn devils, man. Oh, here we go, right here. Yeah. So see, as you can see, this is a global thing that's happening. Now that's over there in the UN, but they're trying to do the same thing over here in the US. It's a global agenda. It's a global plan. It's not just happening in one place, man. They're going to do this shit all over the planet Earth, man. All nations are going to have to eventually bow down to this great reset, man. And those companies and those nations that don't bow down to it, they're going to be visited, man. You know, hey, they'll cut off their funding. They won't give you loans. They won't give you credit to be able to operate, you know, these countries to operate. They'll stop you from importing and exporting, man. You see, that's like I say all the time. Klaus Schwab said, we have penetrated the cabinets, man. You know, hey, if in America, forget about it. This place has already been fucking hijacked, man. You got a few governors and a few mayors in a couple of cities that sees what's happening, that's trying to fight up against it. But ultimately, hey, they can be taken out of the way. They can be silenced. They can be deleted. You know, this place is already up for the taking, man. But it's just going to happen last year because, you know, too many Americans here have fucking guns, man. You know, like over there in Europe and the UN, those people are not as armed as the American population is, man. You know, that's why they're trying to do away with the Constitution. Your right to bear arms, your right to have, you know, take away your free speech. That's why they're bringing all this order out of the chaos, to pass particular executive orders so that they can be justified in confiscating and just running up in everybody's shit, man. You see? But anyways, here it goes. It says, the Great Reset, New York brings UK driver tax scheme to America, you see? So that whole tax driver thing that they're doing over there in New York, they got it from the UK. Because that's how they operate over there, man. And they know that that's going to cause people to fucking go buck wild, to revolt, to take it to the streets, to get physical. Because once people can't really take care of themselves or provide for their families and feed their children, what do you think they're going to do, man? They ain't going to just take it, eventually forever, lying down and just taking it. They're going to take it to the streets. It's going to bring that great sedition that the scriptures speak of, which I'll get that in a minute. But let me read a little bit of this. So now they're talking about, like the other article said, they're going to start locking people in prison for using too much energy, man. And now over there in New York, look at what they're doing. It says New York City's Metropolitan Transportation Authority on Wednesday agreed to a proposal that will charge drivers a fee for entering Manhattan's Central Business District, which is designated as anywhere below 60th Street in Manhattan. So that means in order for you to even to go to Manhattan to conduct business, that means if you're a truck driver, you're a taxi driver, you're an Uber driver, just for you to go in there to work each and every day, you got to pay money to just go in there to work. And that ain't cheap. That's going to eventually start adding up each and every week, man. It says a viral video online broke down how many New Yorkers who work in the zone will be charged for simply driving to their job. See? And that's all part of putting you in a 15-minute city. All part of the sustainability plan, man. You're not going to, and like I said earlier, they plan on here in California that there's going to be no gas-powered cars by 2030, man. So meaning that the car that you're driving right now eventually is going to be banned. They're going to make it to where you can't even drive that piece of shit, man. So if you got a McLaren, you got a goddamn Mercedes, you got a Camry, you got a Honda, all that shit is going to be obsolete pretty soon, man. Because they're going to make it to where you're going to have a fucking hybrid car. Or you're going to have to go and rent a car from, rent a car from the powers that be. Get on an electric scooter. Take public transportation. They're going to just totally shut everything down, man. You see? It says the ex-community notes features argued the city is not charging its residents to go to work as the video claims, which is slightly true since not all people being charged are technically going to work. So the charge isn't for going to work, but for driving into the CBD zone regardless of the reason. Yeah, now I think they're calling it a congestion zone, some shit like that, man. But you see, they got the idea from over there in the UK, man. You see? So they're trying to put everybody on public transportation. They're trying to put everybody in the servitude of being dependent for everything that you need and that you have to the government, to the powers that be, to these elites, man. And that ain't life and that ain't living, man. That ain't the life that Yahweh Shem Yahushai has given to the 12 tribes of Israel, man. So we like hell to the no, man. You see? It says, however, anyone working in the CBD would technically be charged to drive to work. And it gives you a little rundown right here. It says cars entering into the zone will be charged $15, man. So that means every day you got to go to work, you got to go into that zone, they're charging you $15, man. Every day, man. What if you work 7 days a week? That's 15 times 7. That's damn near $100 a week just to work. How much is that a month? On top of everything else. The rent is already fucking ridiculous. The food is already, inflation is already kicking everybody's ass. So everything is getting more and more harder for you to live, and now they want to make life even harder. Because why? This is part of them wanting to bring down order out of the chaos. They want the people to riot. They want the people to lose it. They want people to go crazy, man. Because it's all part of the agenda for them to bring in this NWO. And let me get this precept. Right? And it's all wicked as all hell, man. It violates even America's Constitution. But guess what? Hey, these devils don't give a damn no more. They just blatantly just doing all types of shit, man. Oh, and then Biden said today that if they don't give Zelensky like $100 billion or something like that, basically we're gonna have to go and fight in World War III. Your sons and your daughters will be in Russia fighting the Russians unless you give me $100 billion. So this nigga is straight thug mode, man. He's basically forcing America basically to give him money or go to war, man. You know that shit is wicked and that shit's vile as hell. But hey, like I said, these devils' pride is through the roof right now, man. They own that. King Kong ain't got nothing on me, spirit, man. You see, this is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1. It says, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed." What I'm reading about right now, that's the unrighteous decree. That's the unrighteous law, man. But guess what? They're going to do it anyway. They don't give a damn whether you people are like, they see, that's why when Esau bring this shit down, them niggas riding them bikes ain't going to happen no more. Because they ain't going to have the ability to put gas in that piece of shit, man. So we can't wait for Esau to implement this shit. Because we know, ultimately, a lot of this judgment is coming for 2/3 of these wicked-ass people out here. Because we've been out here warning and telling them, but they ain't listening, man. So that's why when this thing comes, it's going to hit all of them in the face like a ton of bricks, man. And they're going to be crying, they're going to be weeping, they're going to be confused, they ain't going to know what to do. All they're going to do is just bow down to the slaughter eventually and take that corruption, man. So come on with it already, Esau. Because these niggas is ripe for the taking. They ain't got no hope and no faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They ain't thinking about the kingdom to come. They just worried about the here and now, man. And once Esau start, like I said, you got this little baddie right here driving this Mercedes. Hey, when Esau do away with this whole, this fossil fuels and gas pumps and none of that, she can't fill that son of a bitch up, man. She gonna be looking for the men of the Lord. She gonna be looking for answers. She gonna be looking for safety. But guess what? When it was presented before you, you refuse it. So therefore, when you're gonna be looking for it, it ain't gonna be there for your ass, man. Anyways, it says with motorcycles, yeah, them little niggas riding bikes, it says we'll be hit with a $7.50 fee. Small trucks being charged $24 and big rigs seeing a $36 fee. And we know that the big rigs in the trucking industry is what keep this country going, man. So what are you going to do when these big rigs and these big trucks, these food distribution trucks that's bringing in all the goods and the services can't afford to pay these goddamn fees to bring, to work or to bring in goods and services into your town and into your cities, man? It's going to completely dry the hell up, man. It's going to be completely chaos and all hell is going to break loose out here, man. And this is all part of the plan of this damn devil, man. And it's all part of these unrighteous decrees, man. You see? And they ain't stopping, you know? Oh, and also over there in New York, they're trying to pass that law to where if you got any type of sickness, they can just grab you up without a warrant, without explaining anything unto you, without testing you, and it can take you or your children into these goddamn FEMA camps, man, into the nearest detention center, just because they believe that you have some type of infectious disease, man. So you can see where everything is headed. And if it's going to happen over there in New York, it's going to happen eventually state to state if they can get it passed in one. And that's why now you're seeing it talking about social distancing again, putting back masks on again. Now you got this white lung pneumonia. I read another article. Now they're talking about you got the 100-day cough, man. So you see, hey, this time they're about to just roll everything out at once, man. It's going to be medical tyranny, financial collapse, all these goddamn migrants crossing the border, terrorist attack, the red lights flashing, you know? You're going to have, people invading one another, man. The trucks are going to start running eventually if they get this new law passed where you got to pay all these fees just to operate and work within the city. So they're just going to just drop the whole goddamn bomb on everybody, man. There's going to be great confusion and perplexity, and people are not going to know what to do, man. And you're going to be begging these elites for the answers. You're going to be begging for FEMA. You're going to be begging for who? You're going to be begging for somebody to come and make sense of all of this chaos and this craziness, man. But literally, little do you know, all this shit is being done so that you can become a CBDC, a universal basic income digital slave to this damn system, man. Brother, drop another one. This is Baruch chapter. Oh, let's say that's a whole other bill. Damn devils. Yeah, hey, Esau's working, brother. He ain't fucking around, man. This is Baruch 3:8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and for a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, man. You see? And that's true. And that's what we have to suffer here. This is what our rebellion and our sin against the Most High has gotten us, man. You see? You know, and Esau is moving, you know? And Esau is moving quickly, man. Like I said, I'm reading about some of these bullshit that he's trying to do and these new payments we're about to be under, man. And part of that CBDC and these digital currencies, man, hey, they'll be able to just tax you just right off the rip, man. All right? They'll just be able to just go into your so-called CDIP, your CBDC, and just tax you for everything that you do right there on the spot, man. Oh, also, if you jaywalk, if you speak out of turn, if you tweet something, those can all be things that can be penalized against you in real time. You know, whether it be travel restriction, whether it be they'll won't let you go into the grocery store to buy food for a 24-hour period, not allow you to turn in your thermostat, or shit, they can even make it to where, I remember I saw that one video where the guy was talking about the government came to them and asked them could they be able to put within the charagma if they could put in an embedded electromagnetic shock in that bitch, man. That's why you got to watch that movie, The Island of Dr. Monroe. Because he had put that microchip inside of all the animals, and whenever they would get out of line or they would buck up, he had a button where he could press it, and it would just shock the shit out of them, man, as a form of punishment. You see? So y'all, hey, but Esau ain't playing, man. And all these things are going to be well within his range to do so, man. But anyways, back to this. Let me finish this Isaiah 10, man. It says, to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. Yeah. But in this case, he's going to rob every goddamn body, man. Man, woman, child, whoever you are. If you ain't going down with the guidelines of the New World Order, hey, he can take away your rights, man. Like right now, if you do a crime, hey, you know, you can be on the run, you can hide. Esau will have to come find you. Hey, but in this New World Order, you're going to be on that digital grid. Everything that you do or move, you'll be monitored. Like that movie, what was that? Like that movie, Total Recall, when Arnold had that thing in his nose. Remember them what's his name? Copenhagen's goons they was following him. They was chasing him all throughout the city, and he had that goddamn microchip pretty much inside of his nose, that tracking device, and they was able to follow him all around the city, everywhere he went, man. You know, and that's what Esau is gonna. It's what he's gonna ultimately do, man. He's gonna have everybody on that digital grid, where you can't escape him, man. Well, he'll be able to read your thoughts, know if you're lying or not, read your biometrics, man. A complete and utter slave system, man. All right. Let me get a couple of these articles, man. Where is it? Well, look at this. Look at this. It says Canada is euthanizing thousands of citizens with low credit scores every week. You see, and you had that in Canada, where I forgot. It's an acronym. I can't remember the name of it. But basically, if you're like depressed and you living like a shitty life, you can basically give Canada the okay to euthanize you, man. They'll give you like a year or whatever, but after that year is up, you can go to the hospital and they'll give you a lethal injection, man. You see? And that's all part of this depopulation program, man. Look at this shit. It says Canada has been completely infiltrated by Klaus Schwab's World Economic Forum, and the policies of the Trudeau regime are now reflecting the full horror of the Davos globalist agenda. Trudeau has passionately endorsed state euthanasia, signing laws that vastly expand the reach. Hey, those unrighteous decrees, man. You see? Hey, that's unrighteous decrees. It says, signing laws that vastly expand the reach of the central government when it comes to killing its own citizens and reducing the population. They thought it was a game? And this shit's real. Remember, if they're doing it in Canada, it's going to eventually come here, man. Remember, this is a worldwide global agenda. They're going to do some shit over here, do some of this over there, test it over here. But eventually it's going to be one huge global system, man. You know, and who are they going to ultimately cause to euthanize themselves? The undesirables, the useless eaters, the elderly, the feeble-minded, man. You know, those of you who don't serve any purpose within their society, they're going to just give you the green light to just off yourself, man. All right? It says, the nation that once prided itself on being open-minded and tolerant now has a regime that is euthanizing citizens with low social credit scores. And what does that go into? The whole, the ESG score. The whole China model, man. Remember, China is a model. You have a social credit score, man. You see, and if you have a low, it's just like on that episode of Black Mirror. You know, where that one redhead chick was trying to get the apartment. She was trying to, make sure she was always getting a little thumbs up and the likes. But what happened after a while? After her social credit got so low, she couldn't even get the rental car. She couldn't even live in her apartment. So eventually she was locked up in prison and she just didn't give a damn anymore, man. You see? They're showing you, that's called the revelation of the method. They're showing you exactly what to do in a lot of these TV shows and a lot of these series out here, man. And now this devil has the technology and he's making moves to where he's going to implement all of this shit, man. It says, the reality on the ground is so terrifying that the media has been ordered to cover up the story. Where is it? Here we go. That's what it's called. MAD. It's called MAD. MAD. It says the 4th annual report on medical assistant for dying. That's the acronym. It's called MAD. And 2022, released in November, revealed that since 2016, the state is euthanizing thousands of citizens every week. First, the government began euthanizing people with mental health issues. Then they came for people with disabilities, including mild hearing loss. Now they're moving to legalize the euthanasia of infants who are deemed useless to society. You see that, man? It says, like I said, the devil's trying to play the Most High, man. You know? Now he's going to allow you people, if you're living a shitty life, if you're not living up to par, if you're not being a good slave, man, just go ahead and just off yourself. We'll give you the green light to do so. We'll give you the thumbs up. Bad enough, he's killing us through the air, through the food, through the water, through the GMOs, through the chemicals in the water, the atrazine. He's destroying man's testosterone. He's turning these women into masculine, brute beasts and transgenders, man. Turning the men to be effeminate soy boys. Now he's going to give you the option to just off yourself, man. All right? It says, since such is the euthanism for killing as many people as possible. A 42-year-old Canadian man is suing a hospital after secretly recording doctors discussing euthanizing him against his will. They don't think that being a decorated military veteran and a Paralympic Games medalist will save you from the wrath. Social credit scores can fall fast. In October, a jaw-dropping story emerged of how 5 years into the infuriating battle to obtain a star lift for her home, Canadian veteran blah 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 Christine Gauthier found out the Canadian state had decided to euthanize her. God damn. So you crippled, they don't even need you no more, man. And that's going to be the agenda of this new world order, man. If you're not bringing any use to yourself in this society, you're done. And look at the majority of these people here right now in America. A lot of them are suffering from mental health. A lot of them are useless. A lot of them don't work. A lot of them don't do any goddamn thing all day but just suck off the tit of the state, get welfare, get food stamps, get all type of help and assistance from the government, man. Those are going to be the type of people in the future, they're going to just off them, man, because they're useless. They don't serve no purpose, man. They're going to just get you right out of the way, man. You see? See that, man? So, hey, it's not a game, man. And that's more of those unrighteous decrees, man. Oh, look at this one. There's another one, man. You see, this is why we need Yahweh Shai to come back, man, because Yahweh Shai is the answer to all of this, man. Come on, I saw that, brother. Let me get that one. Brother just read that Matthew 24, and that's true. Hey, if Yahweh Shai don't come back, man, hey, we're all through. Hey, hey, that's why we all need a miracle, man. We're not going to be able to save ourselves. All right, you having guns and you trying to click up and have a militia and try to take it to Esau, that's a losing battle, man. Because all he got to do is just send one predator drone and press one button and kaboom, man. He's doing that right now over there in Palestine. They got those those AI moving drones over there, and they kill indiscriminately, man. They don't give a damn. Hey, they just take an order, go drop bombs here, and they go drop bombs, man. You see? And that's why we need a miracle. That's why we need Yahweh Shai. That's why we got to wait until Yahweh Shai rises up into the prey, man. All right? We can't take it upon ourselves. See? Here we go. This is Matthew. I saw your scripture. I'm going to read it right now. This is Matthew 24 and 20. I'm going to read up a little bit. This is going to happen again, man. That desolation that maketh, the abomination that maketh desolate. It happened during the Roman Empire, and it's about to happen here all over again, man. You know, we can liken it now to Jacob's trouble, but that which is then is now. And the Lord is about to let Esau come down with that great wrath. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 15. It says, you know what, I'm going to jump up, shit. This is Matthew 24 and 14. It says, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. And we're living in the end. And this gospel has been preached unto all nations, man. Via the internet, man. Via this internet being created is how the elect of Israel are being gathered, and this gospel is being preached throughout the whole world and to all nations, because you got Israel scattered amongst all nations, man. You know, and all of the elect are just about sealed up, man. So the only thing that's left now is for the end to come. And everything that I'm reading in these articles, everything I've been saying about this devil and what he's doing is all signifying the end of this man's rulership, the end of this captivity, you know. But Esau has to fulfill these last few prophecies, man. And then it's going to show you what's going to happen. It says, and when ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand. Like I said, this already happened during 70 AD, 69, 71 AD, but it's going to happen again in these it's going to happen again in these times that we're in right now, man. Esau is about to come in again in that same like fashion, but this time on a very higher, sophisticated, more deadlier, more weapons at his disposal, man. You see? And I forget the guy who said it, but Elder Apostle Gabar mentions it from time to time. One of those guys, he's one of those New World Order goons, and he said basically they can't wait till they can get their hands on you Christians, man. Which ultimately we know the Christians are really the Israelites, man. Because Esau got a whole lot of weaponry and toys at his disposal that he can't wait to get the green light to use on you American people out here, man. It says, then let them which be in Jerusalem flee into the mountains. Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house. Right, so we're going to be like pilgrims in that day, man. It's going to happen again. Time's going to come to where, hey, you might just have to just leave out of your house or your apartment. Just leave whatever you got there and just go. Put your shoes on, you know, grab whatever you can grab and just move, man. And be out here totally relying on the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. You see? And that's where our faith is going to have to kick in and be at an all-time high. It says, neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes, And woe unto them that's why it don't make no sense having a bug out bag. Now you can have one, like it ain't going off. You're not making a sin. You're not sinning by doing that, but you just never know where you might be when shit do pop off. You might not even be at home. You might be somewhere away from the house, man. You know, we could be working or doing something or whatever when all hell breaks loose, man. When the lights go out, when the power grid goes down, you know, when this devil declares martial law or whatever the case might be. We don't know where exactly we might be when all these things come out. But one thing we are going to be equipped with is the faith and spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai to guide us to wherever we need to get, man. It says, and woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. Right, a lot of the women of our nation, you know, a lot of them that haven't taken this truth seriously, that haven't really gotten right with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you and your children, these women with newborn babies that ain't got the protection of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Hey, man, it's going to be ugly out here, man. Read about 70 AD and, what was it called? Masada, man. How it got so bad, man, where they were, you know, basically sieged. They were besieged, man. Where nothing was coming in and nothing was coming out, man. To the point where they had to eat the leaves off the trees, and eat the leather off of their belt, man. Some of them even had to resort to eating their own children. That's how bad it's going to get out here, man. You know? That's what the scriptures have prophesied, just how bad it's going to get in these last days, you know, before this destruction comes. It says, but pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day, for then shall be great tribulation, such as not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. Except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened, you see? Because that's how bad it's going to be out here. And that's how ultimately how devastating it will be if Esau doesn't eventually get checked and get taken out of the way. There won't be no flesh left to be saved out here. He'll literally kill everything and everybody out here, man. You know, if his new world order goes on, man. You know, because he's already making it now to where people are becoming sterilized. People can't have children. And that's part of the plan too. That's what a lot of these meatless meats are about. A lot of this, you know, a lot of the jump shots, a lot of these poisons and injections and chemicals and the food that we're eating. All this shit is being engineered and geared to ultimately just destroy every goddamn body, man. You know? And look at this one, another one. It says, the FDA officially approves Bill Gates' carcinogenic fake meat for human consumption. That's more death, man. That's why this man's the harbinger of death. You know? And we know that a lot of these meat, they have a thing called immortal cell lines in it, which is basically cause you to have cancer, man. You see? So this man is the complete harbinger of death, man. Let me get this. Damn devil, man. And but then you got Israelites out here talking about you can't hate Esau. You're a fucking asshole, man. Well, guess what? We hate Esau. All right? How about that? And if you don't hate Esau, we hate your ass, man. But King David said that. Do not I hate those lords that hate you with a perfect hatred, man? And Esau was created to be hated, man. Look at what he's doing, man. You know? What the fuck is wrong with you people, man? This man was created to be hated, to be despised, to be spat on, you know? To be shunned, and every other thing, you know? His man cannot be loved. He cannot be trusted, man. He cannot be pitied, man. And he don't deserve no goddamn mercy. Like scripture tell you, the Lord's not going to show no mercy. Let me get that real fast before I read this, man. Esau don't deserve no mercy, man. He deserves everything that he has coming to him, man. Here we go. This is James chapter 2, verse 13. For he shall have judgment without mercy that have showed no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment. So the hell with this damn devil, man. He don't deserve no mercy, so he ain't getting no mercy. All right? All he's going to get is a foot up his red ASS, man. All right? And this is Ezekiel chapter 4, verse 13. It says, and the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. And now he's going to the point now to where he's going to defile all the bread, man. You got Bill Gates and his companies. They're basically pushing out all other food manufacturers, man. You know, he's pushing out all the food manufacturers to establish his meatless, carcinogenic, immortal cell line food, man. And that's all you're going to have to be able to eat. Because that's why he's doing away with all the farmers. He's blowing up all the other meat processing plants, man. He's doing away with all the competition of anybody that can serve you real, live, God-made food, man. And now he's telling you that the cows are destroying the earth because they're letting off gas and it's continuously harming the earth. But it's okay for you to eat his genetically lab-grown, vertical, carcinogenic meat, man. And guess what? The Food and Drug Administration approved it, which shows you that they've been brought and paid for. Look, all of these different agencies, man, the WHO, the WHO, the FDA, the CDC, the FBI, the CIA, all these alphabet groups, they've all been infiltrated and they've all been hijacked by these elites, man. And everybody that's working in those companies, from the higher ups, they're all puppets, man. They're all getting paid hefty sums to go along with the agenda and to destroy your people with plans of them being tucked away and being safe, which is fucking stupid. And one thing I've learned, man, is that you people that end up selling out to these elites and that end up selling out your own country and your own people, you're going to be the first one these elites are going to kill, man. Because you think they're going to really be able to trust you and you turn your back on your own people, on your own country, man? Who the hell can trust you, man? All right, they're going to use you and promise you the world, but you're going to be the first ones that hang, man, because you're the biggest untrustworthy traitors that's out there. Damn stupid idiots, man. It says the Food and Drug Administration has officially approved Bill Gates' carcinogenic lab-grown meat for human consumption. In efforts to protect its farming industry, and hasn't Bill Gates been buying up all this goddamn farmland? He's buying everybody out, man. That's why in the future, the only meat you're going to be able to eat is Bill Gates' meat, man. And these devils ain't going to eat that shit. It's going to be for you peons. You're going to eat the Soylent Green, man. All right? You're going to eat the poison. All right? You're going to eat this fake meat. He's already doing that over there in Africa, man. He literally is giving them drought-resistant seeds and lab-grown chickens that resemble those chickens that's naturally indigenous to that land. But they're synthetic. They're fake. They're not even real, man. And he's giving that to those Africans in those countries over there as if he has their best interests at heart, man. And now he's getting his shop set up here in Babylon the Great, man. It says, in the effort to protect its farming industry, its economy, and the health of its citizens, Italy recently became the first nation to ban the dangerous synthetic meat. It says, cultivated meat, also known as lab-grown meat, is created in a lab through a 5-step process in which stem cells from an animal are replicated and grown in a series of bioreactors before being blended with additives to create a more realistic texture. It's all fake, man. It's synthetic. It's not real. It's garbage. All right? And it's not meant for human consumption, man. It's meant for human consumption to destroy you. It says the meat cells are then drained in a centrifuge, formed and packaged for distribution, according to the consulting firm McKinsey and Company. See? Straight garbage, man. Let me get this. Let me show you something, man. Told you, man. Hey, this devil is pure anti-life, man. Anti-Most High. Let me get this. This is Genesis chapter 1, verse 24. And the Most High said, and the power said, let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind, cattle and creeping thing and beasts of the earth after his kind. And it was so. And God made the beasts of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. And the power saw that it was good. That it was good, man. Let me get that word for good. But Esau is telling you that ain't good. It's destroying the earth. Here it is. We've been eating, the Most High created animals and cows and chickens, natural chicken and beef and cows, all this time, and it ain't destroyed nothing yet. And now this devil is coming and telling you that these things are not so good. See, he opposed him and exalted himself all that is called God, man. And now he's telling you that, look, let me make it better. Let me make it after let me make it after my own image, man. And that shit is filled with cancerous, dangerous filthiness, man. And the word is tawab. It says good, pleasant. It says pleasant to a higher nature. Good, excellent of its kind. Good, rich, valuable in estimation. You see? And that's part of the riches of the earth is having cattle and cows. You see? But now this devil's telling you those things shouldn't be, man. Yep. It says a good thing, a benefit, prosperity, happiness, morally good. You see? Look at this, beautiful, best, bountiful. See? And these are the things that sustain life, man. But now this devil is going to provide things that destroy life, man. Let me get this real quick, man. It's Revelation 18, man. That's why the Lord going to do away with this devil, man. And that's why Esau, ultimately, he's going to be judged and taken out of the earth, man. Let me get this, man. This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 20. It says, rejoice over her, thou heavens, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High have avenged you on her. It's dealing with the ultimate destruction of Babylon the Great, America, man. That's going to be a rejoiceful and a mighty day for the Israelites, man. It says, and a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. See? That's what this place needs, to be thrown down. And to be no more at all, man. Like I said, this place is pure wickedness, pure evil, man. And the only thing that needs to be done is for this place to be destroyed. There ain't no healing America. There ain't no healing Babylon. You're not going to fix this place. This place is through, man. See? And everything that, look at this. Let's show you that America, that the Senate and the government of America has been hijacked. It says the bill passed, oh no, it says efforts in the United States to block lab-grown meat or to ensure that consumers know what they are buying include a 218 law in Missouri that prohibits plant-based and lab-grown food from being labeled as meat. This act also prohibits misrepresenting a product as meat that is not derived from harvested production, livestock, or poultry, the law states. On November 13th, Florida State Representative Tyler Serios filed a bill that aims to prohibit the manufacturing, sale, or holding of distribution of cultivated meat in the state. Farming and cattle are incredibly important industries to Florida, the Republican said, so I think it's very relevant discussion for our state to have. Should the bill HB 435 become law, restaurants and stores in violation could be fined up to $5,000, and manufacturers, processors, packers, or distributors who misrepresent or mislabel the food could be fined $10,000 per violation. And you think they're gonna allow that to happen, man? They ain't gonna sign that law. They're gonna do everything in their power to get that shit shot down, man. Because right now we're eating bullshit right now. We're already eating up. There's certain products here in America right now that have cricket protein in it, but they're not putting it on the labels and labeling it on what it is. They'll give you this some name that you can't even understand, man. You see? It says, without this legislation, untested, potentially unsafe, and nearly unregulated laboratory-produced meat could be made available in Florida. See? It says, so far, only 2 countries, the United States and Singapore, have approved cultivated meat for human consumption. So the FDA already approved it, man. So that means even as I'm speaking, they're probably already pumping that shit and cooking it and packaging it and dropping it into a grocery store near you, man. See? So, hey, this place needs to be obliterated, man. See? Look at this, look at this, look at this. Here we go again. CDC director tells public to take the CVs, social distance, and wear masks. So it's coming back all over again, man. All right? And like I said, now they're talking about this white lung pneumonia. And now I read another article I said earlier, it's a 100-day cough. You had that shit going on over there in China where all the school children were getting sick. And like I keep saying, Bill Gates said it. I don't think the next pandemic is going to get everybody's attention. You see? Because these devils, this is what they're ultimately doing, man. Look, it's that time of year again where we're seeing a lot of respiratory illness like flu, RSV, the Ovid, and pneumonia. See? Despite evidence demonstrating the 1/9 jabs did nothing to stop the transmission or spread of the V, the CDC director went on to urge the public to get V'd in addition to urging Americans to wear a mask. See, all over again. They're running that same play again. Blue 42, and now they're going to run that same play again, man. All we're just waiting for them to go on the news and saying that, oh my God, all these cases are surging. Oh, the hospitals are filled. You know, the people are dying. People don't know what to do. You know, we gotta implement this one again. Now, this, you know, all the same bullshit, man. You see, this devil, he's coming out with it again. What else I got over here? Look at this. Look at this. Eric. Oh, no, I don't read that one. What else? I read that one. What's this one? No. Where is it? Bear with me a second. Where did that shit go? Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Look at this one. It says, UN Human Rights Report demands U.S. change Constitution, limit free speech, and ban guns. See, so these devils doing everything in their power to come with it, man. And like I said, because they know that the American people are armed people. So they're trying to do everything in their power to limit you unable to defend yourself or to fight against, you know, these UN troops to fight up against tyranny, man. It said the United Nations has issued a scathing report on the state of human rights in the United States, demanding America crack down on free speech, change the Constitution, allow more abortion, and confiscate guns. This is just pure wickedness, man. You see? This is all part of their agenda, man. You see? They want to get everybody, man. Let me get this. They want to get everybody, man. They want to be able to be justified in labeling anybody with any type of opinion outside of the mainstream media a goddamn terrorist, man. And we know that the Hebrew Israelites, we know that we're on that list, on that shit list, man. Oh, here we go. Oh, shit. Salaki. Where is it? This is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 21. It says, for the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off. 21, that make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate, and turn aside the just for a thing of naught. See? And that's why they want these particular laws. Like I said here, the Human Rights Committee, they want the United States demanding America crack down on free speech. So they don't want us to come out here and to consume this devil, to call him out, to prophesy, to preach this truth, man, to call out the BS, to call out the World Economic Forum, to tell you that Esau Edom is the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks about, man. He wants to label us all terrorists and make us an offender for our speech, man, for telling the truth. He wants to label all of us domestic terrorists, man. And if he had it his way, he want to lock up every single person that has an opinion outside of the mainstream media. And he's working this shit into these unrighteous decrees and laws, man. You see, they don't want this place to be a free country anymore. That's why they want the Constitution and your right to bear arms, what it say? On free speech, change the Constitution, allow more abortion, and confiscate guns. They just want to just bring out the demons, man. To be more abortions, more transformers, more Moism, more wickedness, you know, and confiscate guns. Because like I said, they want you people to be unarmed, so when they come in like that flood, they're gonna meet little to no resistance, man. You see? Wow, look at that. It says in the UN's crosshairs, free speech rights. That's why we tell you that the famine of the word is coming. You know, regardless of what Al-Azhar is telling you, look, the famine of the word, it did happen back in ancient Israel. There was a time where there wasn't no prophets, there wasn't no prophets out there prophesying and speaking, and we know it's going to happen in this time all over again, man, because there's nothing new under the sun. And one of the main things that Esau wants to do is to get the prophets and the men of the Lord off the streets, and he wants to label us and come up against us and lock us away and get us off of the streets, man. which is already too late because, hey, like I read in Matthew 24, this word has already gone throughout the four corners of the earth. And the only thing that's left now is for the end to come. It says state-level restrictions on killing babies, state efforts to protect children from genital mutilation, and the use of death penalty on murderers, all that and more came under attack by the UN human rights machinery as supposed human right violations. The globalist institution even called for the U.S. to change the Constitution to comply with UN schemes. So whether they do it or not, that's what they're going to do anyway. Because remember, all they're waiting for is the right crisis to implement these different, what do they call them? What's that shit called, man? You know, where the president can become a fucking dictator pretty much, man. You know? Where he can just totally just take over all forms of the American society via, you know, the right crisis. It says, it says the global agreement ratified by the U.S. government in 1992 purports to commit the U.S. governments to usurp a broad array of powers that were never delegated to it in the Constitution that created it. Yeah, so you can see what these devils are doing, man, and they're making these moves in all these directions to ultimately to bring down this place, and ultimately they want to bring that great sedition, man. They want you people to riot. They want you people to go buck wild because it's just going to give them the green light to shut shit down, man. To come in with that great wrath, as the scriptures say. And this is 16. Get this, man. That's ultimately where it's happening, man. Like I said, because they want people to go crazy. They want you people to riot. They want you to go buck wild, man. So all they got to do is just shut shit down, and then the fun can begin, man. Oh, shit. It's a lot. This is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for their sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. Because a lot of this is going to bring civil war. It's going to bring sedition amongst men. You know, you're going to have class wars, men fighting against women, you know, Republicans against Democrats, blacks against white, rich against poor, you know, gun-toting constitutionalists against this government, man. It's going to be just complete and utter chaos, man. Everybody's going to be picking and choosing sides and coming up against one another, man. Trump supporters versus Biden supporters, man. You know, you're going to have people, you know, people going to be, you know, people going to have different feelings about what this government is going to do. Some people are going to be for it, some people are going to be against it. And everybody's going to be at each other's throats, man, when it's all said and done, and when all hell breaks loose in this society, man. It says, for this, it says, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands, for there shall be sedition among men. And sedition means to rising up against the government. And even right now, I did a lesson a couple months ago where I looked up sedition and what's the penalty for it. And sedition here in America, if they catch you, is like 40-year prison sentence, I think, if I remember right, man. But we know during that time, when martial law is implemented and all hell breaks loose, hey, the penalty for that's probably going to be put to death, be sat in front of a firing squad, man. You know, you're going to be deemed a terrorist, and they're going to lock your ass up or do whatever they got to do to people that's going to be rising up against the government at that time. It says, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So the more that these devils are trying to bring this UN agenda to strip away more of the Constitution, hey, these red-blooded Americans, they're going to stand up and fight. They ain't going to be having that shit. They're going to stand up and they're going to fight for their rights, and they're going to take it to these elites, because that's what they want, man. Then they're going to bring in the UN troops. Then they're going to bring in the slaughter, man. They're going to bring in a complete. They're going to squash the rebellion, man, and bring in this WEF, man. You see? So everything is moving all according to prophecy, man. Hey, and we just like, hey, hurry up and bring this shit already, man. Because as soon as Esau makes his move, that's when the Most High is going to make his move, man. And that's the further, the fastest that we're going to be, we can get the hell up out of here, man. You know? So Esau, do what the hell you got to do, man. You know? And 2/3 of our people, go do what you got to do, man. Because, because all you're going to end up doing is taking that C-Ragamuffin, taking that mark, man. All right? You're going to disregard the warning of the prophets and the men of the Lord, and you're going to eventually end up getting grabbed and tagged and bagged, man. You know, and you're going to be destroyed in the presence of the Lamb and the presence of the holy angels, man. We've been telling our people what to do and what not to do. We've been warning and telling you what's coming out here. Let me get that, and I'm going to close it with that, man. You see? Let me get this. I'll close with this. The 1 Peter 1:19. This is 1 Peter chapter 1 verse. Let me see. I'll start here. 1 Peter chapter 1 verse 13. It says, "Wherefore gird up thy loins of your mind, be sober, and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Yahushua HaMashiach." You see? And that's the spirit that we're in. And that's the spirit we're trying to put the majority of our people in. But we know for 2/3, this is just not they're not in that spirit, man. They're not waiting upon the return of Yahushua. They're not waiting upon the kingdom. They're not waiting for the society to fall and the Esau to do what he got to do so that he can be taken out of the way and ultimately judged, man. You see? But us who are the household of faith, this is the mind frame that we should be in and stay in, man. It says, "As obedient children, not fashioning yourselves according to the former lust in your ignorance, but as he which have called you is holy, be ye holy in all manner of conversations." You see? And that's what the frame that we're trying to maintain. Just being holy and righteous, doing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, staying unstained from this world, man. Not abusing this world, you know? But staying in that staying dialed in, keeping our eyes single, man. You know, keeping our minds focused on the kingdom to come. And our faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And not wavering to the left or to the right, but just staying firm and staying in that right mind frame, man. And diligently and patiently waiting on the return of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, to save us up out of this hellhole, man. It says, "But as he which have called," that says, "because it is written, be ye holy, for I am holy." So we got to be separate, man. The majority of our people are not separate from this world. They're totally joined and they're a part of this world. That's why the way that they talk, the way that they act, you know, the things that they celebrate, the things that come out of their mouth, their actions, is all according to this world and according to the wickedness of this society, man. They're not trying to be holy or live according to these laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability, man. That's why they're going to be judged and destroyed, and they're going to sink with this sinking ship known as Babylon. It says, "And if you call on the Father, who without respect of persons judgeth according to every man's work, pass the time of your sojourning here in fear." Right. So we got to fear in everything. Make sure that we're walking on eggshells, making sure that we're doing everything that we need to do to be accepted by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Fuck this world and the people in this world. All right? Don't be so caught up in wanting to have the respect of a pork-eating, Christmas-celebrating, BBL having 2/3 nigga woman in this society, man. Because she ain't about shit and her opinion ain't about shit, man. You need to be walking in fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai and doing what's pleasing in his sight, man. Making sure that we're being found on his good side, man. And that we're looking to please him and not ourselves and not the stupid ass people in this society, man. Because that'll get you taken out, man. It says, for much as you know that you were not redeemed with corruptible things as silver and gold from your vain conversation received by traditions from your fathers, but with the precious blood of Hamashiach, as of a lamb without blemish and without spot, who verily was foreordained before the foundation of the world, but was manifest in these last times for you. See? And you, if you're in this truth, man, consider yourself blessed and lucky, man, because we could easily be like two-thirds out here, not knowing anything about Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, not knowing what's pleasing in the sight of the Most High, you know, not knowing the will of the Lord, not something simple as not eating pork. You got niggas who claim to be Israelites eating whole damn hog head cheese sandwiches, man. An old pork chop and chunky eating nigga, man. But he's supposed to be enlightened. He's supposed to be filled with the light of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. But this nigga talking about you can eat shrimp and lobster and the laws are done away with, man. You think the Lord really checking for a fat shit stain like that? You don't want to be in that spirit, man. And know that, look, Yahweh Shai's sacrifice was great, and it was beyond something that we all deserve, man. Because we all ultimately deserve to be destroyed, and we all deserve death, man. But the Lord has given, you know, Yahweh Shai to sacrifice himself and spread his precious blood to give us this grace period and this second chance at life, man. So we shouldn't try to squander it or just throw it away for some carelessness or a temporary situation in this whack-ass world, man. Keep your mind kingdom-minded, man. Don't have a apartment mentality. Think about the kingdom to come and the vastness and the riches and the gloriousness and immortality and straight, you know, rulership and righteousness and being accepted when Yahweh Shai returns, man. You know, I know you brothers feel the same way, but hey, when Yahweh Shai returns, Lord willing, I'm here. I want him to smile upon me, man, and say that, come my servant, I'm well pleased with you, man. You know, I don't want to be left here and be melted and have Yahweh Shai tell me, get the fuck out of my face, nigga, I never knew you. You see? Water for that precept, brother, you know? You want to be found and Yahweh Shai to be highly accepted, you know, you to be accepted by Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai and to be taken in by him. I don't want to be get the stiff arm of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai and be left here to be melted, man. Let me finish this. It says, who verily was foreordained before the foundation of the world, but was manifest in these last times for you, who by him do believe in the Most High, that raised him up from the dead, and gave him glory, that your faith and hope might be in the Most High. See that, man? So all that was done for us to be in this position that we're in right now, to not waver and not to fall off, man. You know, you don't want to come this far, and then at the last minute you check out, or you get weak, or you be overcome, or you totally just deny Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. That's going to be the worst, lowest feeling on this planet, man. It says, seeing ye have purified your souls in obeying the truth through the Spirit unto unfeigned love of the brethren, see that ye love one another with a pure heart, fervently, being born again, not of corruptible seed, but of incorruptible, by the word of the Most High, which liveth and abideth forever, man. You see? So we want to be at the fulfilling end of that, you know? Be found worthy, man. Be found accepted and be found, you know, doing what Yahweh Shai deems as right and fulfill our purpose in this truth, man. Not only starting this, but finishing it and being found, you know, blameless and spotless when Yahweh Shai returns, and be accepted and to be crowned, man. And to be those men that Ezra saw, man, that stood so stiffly for the names of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. You know? So I'm gonna close it there. I gotta get ready to go to slavery, man. So you know, with that, the water for, you know, brothers, I was putting the precepts on there. You know, Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren preaching this word on sincerity and truth to the hopeful elect out there. Shalom.